Welcome back, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. My wonderful people, wonderful lovers of freedom across the eyes of the world. My returning subscribers and those who are watching without subscriptions, you guys are amazingly awesome. My people, I can only ask you for one thing and one thing alone. Remember, it is free of charge and it helps us to push this movement forward. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, smack the red button and click the notification bell. So whenever we upload, you'll be able to get notified. Yes, they have landed. The time of talking have come and gone. This is the time to take the bull by the horn. The enemy have touched the tail of a tiger. Our brother Simon Ekpa have unleashed the full anger of the land of Biafra on our political elect who have chosen to be a sabo to their people who are serving the fate of the caliphate. Enough is enough. It is time for them
FM.
to feel the pain and the anger of what they have done.
This is the liberation of Biafra.
Guide up your loins.
Live broadcast. And today we have come to continue where we stopped yesterday. We'll be addressing a lot of issues today as we forge ahead without looking back. We have set the record very straight that our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has been removed by betrayers of this movement. It is also a fact that according to the information available, our leader have asked Barrister Ejiofor to ask questions why his name was removed from the registration of indigenous people of Biafra in the United Kingdom. I will be making an address on that later on, not today, because we are not going to allow that particular the biggest betrayal of Nnamdi Kanu, the biggest sabotage of the movement and in the person of Nnamdi Kanu have happened in the UK. And let me tell you people, it is not just because they did it in the past. What happened in 2016 cannot happen in 2022. The way they did it in 2015 is not the way we are going to do it in 2022. A lot have changed. A lot have changed and continue to change. So those who think that they can remove Nnamdi Kanu, destroy everything, collect money from Nigeria government, destroy everything Nnamdi Kanu have done, that is the reason why the spirit of Biafra activated the autopilot. That is why the spirit of Biafra activated autopilot. It will take you more than 100 years to destroy the movement for restoration of Biafra, of which Nnamdi Kanu instituted. So if you are thinking that because you are somewhere and have privilege to some certain information, and privilege to some certain document, and privilege to manipulate things online and manipulate registration, for that reason, you think you can destroy the movement for the restoration of Biafra, you have failed, because autopilot in IPOB is what you don't know is bigger than you. So when you are trying to make sure that you kill the Biafra struggle, the autopilot have come to stay, and we are going to be stronger and stronger like you ever imagined. So today I've come again to remind us that as I am talking today, Nnamdi Kanu has been legally removed as the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu has been legally removed as the director of Radio Biafra. And that is the way it is. Some of you who do not understand, the voice of Biafra is a radio born out of necessity. This voice of Biafra will be personally handed over to Nnamdi Kanu when he comes out. This particular voice of Biafra is to make sure that the thing that Nnamdi Kanu wanted us to do For example, passing message to our people that nothing disturbs that. So the channel has come and the voice of Biafra has come to stay. This is where we are going to be worshiping and listening orders and instruction on how we are going to continue to push the struggle for the restoration of Biafra and liberation of Biafra going forward. Anything you did not hear from this radio doesn't exist. Anything you did not hear, as long and as far as this Biafra movement, Biafra restoration is concerned today, if you did not hear it on Enter Biafra, it doesn't exist. This is where we are going to push for the total liberation of Biafra, freedom of Nnamdi Kanu, and every other Biafra agitator that is being detained in Nigeria today. On this platform, you will get the instruction that after the 15th day of March, we don't want to see any military burning our communities in our land. If you see any military burning anybody from 15th of March 2022, go after politicians, go after the House of Assembly members, go after state executive, go after commissioners, go after state governors. This is where we are going to start, because since the burning and the killing of our people, nobody have spoken about it. As I'm talking to you today, no state House of Assembly has come out to officially issue statement that the military are killing our people, burning houses and villages. No House of Assembly has come out in the Southeast to condemn it. And when I say go after the House of Assembly members, I am not just saying go after the particular state that is attacked. I'm not just saying go after the particular state that the military have gone to kill our people, kill our women and children. No. Any attack in any state in the Southeast and South where the military go and burn anybody and kill any woman, kill children, burn houses, and invade any village, you go after every House of Assembly member from any state at all. Because when this thing is happening, you have what we call the Southeast and South Governors Forum. The Governors Forum is comprised of all these governors. So when something of security issue is happening in one state, it is not just only that state. It becomes a regional security threat. It becomes a regional security threat. And if it becomes a regional security threat, it's supposed to be a discussion that will be between the governors and, of course, the members of House of Assembly of this zone and the region. That is not happening. So when you see that people are being killed in Imo State, Anambra, any politician you see in Anambra that is House of Assembly member and they are not talking about the killing in Imo State, go after them. Immediately from 15th, after the 15th of March, let me tell you, if you don't do this, you are going to be a slave forever. This is the only time we are going to take our future into our hand. This is the only time that the liberation of Biafra and the freedom of Biafra have started. This is the only time we are going to fight with brain. This is the only time we are going to fight with everything available to us. And it is going to be more of war of brain. So when we give instruction, when we give you instruction on what to do for us to get Biafra and get freedom and free ourselves from a terrorist-controlled country called Nigeria, you do exactly what you are hearing from me. And of course, those of you who have volunteered yourself to fight for the freedom of your people and of yourself, you know yourself. If after the 15th day of March, and they are still killing our people, killing our women, killing our children, burning any house anywhere in Biafra land, if you are in Enugu State, we want to see the government house. We want to see the State House of Assembly in Enugu State go down. If they do it in Imo State, we want Ebonyi. We want to see the State House of Assembly in Ebonyi go down. If they do it in Anambra, we want to see the State House Assembly in Imo State go down. The time has come. This is not a time to continue to allow criminals and terrorists in the government to kill us. They have killed us enough. And let me tell you, the world is not listening. Okay? International community is not listening. We have called them, we have complained to them, we have written to them, and no. Somebody say barracks. Don't go to barracks. No, not yet. Do not go to barracks. In fact, do not even attack the military. We don't even have what it takes. Let us even put it like that. Don't go after the military yet. Make sure you are not killed. When the military come, do not go after them. Those who have to defend our land will defend our land against the military. But you know what? Forget the military. Forget them. If you can defend yourself against them, against you being killed, do it. But forget them. I want us to focus on those who are bringing them. I want us to focus on those who are in position of power, who have refused to talk. If you think that I'm just lying, I want you to show me one article, just one article since 2022, where a state house of assembly jointly and unanimously condemned killing of invasion of our land by the military. I want you to show me just one. Whether the State House of Assembly has converged and issued a statement cautioning the military not to be killing and burning our houses. Why should military be the one to give us IDP camp? Why should military be the one to now do the work of the jihadist Fulanis? Do you understand what I'm saying? In the past, the reason why we have the Eastern Security Network is to prevent Fulani killers and terrorists from coming to our land and burn our villages and chase our people away and chase them into IDP camp. That is the reason for having Eastern Security Network.
Thank you for watching. If the video interests you, please share.